Yes, hello and welcome to our lesson. This is a continuation of our previous lesson in which we are trying to look at practical applications of conversion of metric units. I am your teacher, dear gracious of Lord, and in today's lesson we are going to look at our question number 2. Our question number 2 is saying a plot of land is measuring that 40 by 40 meters. So this is our question number 2. The given data, a plot is measuring 40 meters by 100 meters. And a farmer intends to plant maize. Okay, so he intends to plant maize. The maize spacing is at 45 centimeters by 75 centimeters. You have to be very critical here. The plot has been given in meters, but the maize has been given in centimeters. Take note of that because we may use it later. So they are asking in part A, how many plants of maize can be accommodated in this plot of land? Okay. How many plants of maize? I want us to look at area of plot as A1 and area of maize as what? A2. So part A, number of plants will give us A1 over A2. Okay, I want you to note that A1 and A2 should be in similar units. So it means we have to convert one. Either we convert centimeters to meters or we convert meters to centimeters, but they must be the same units. We cannot divide square meters divided by square centimeters. Is not correct. If it is square meters, should be square meters for both the plot and the maize. Okay, so let's proceed. I am going to convert the meters into centimeters. Okay, I'm going to convert the meters of the plot into centimeters. It makes it a bit much more easier. So if you recall our acronym for the conversion of length, we say the kilometer, hectometer, decameter. You come to a meter, a decimeter, a centimeter, and a millimeter. And I told you that you put a 1 where you're converting from, you put a 0 where you're converting to, anything in between you put what? A 0. This implies that 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeters. Now they have given you the measurements of the plot as 40. The plot is 40 by 100. So what is 40 meters in terms of centimeters? Remember, 1 meter is 100 centimeters. What about 40 meters? What about 100 meters? So it means that each of these we shall multiply by 100 centimeters. Okay, so this is the same as now saying 40 meters times 100 centimeters. That is one side, which is what? 4,000 centimeters. Similarly, for the 100 centimeters, 100 meters is equal to 100 times 100 centimeters, which is what? 10,000 centimeters. Okay, so in centimeters, our plot measures, let's check, it was 4,000 centimeters by 10,000 centimeters. So next slide. 4,000 centimeters by 10,000 centimeters. So what is this area? So area 1 equals to, if you know this formula, it is 4,000 centimeters times what? 10,000 centimeters. Look for your calculator and do that. You have 4,000 times 10,000. You get 40 million. Okay, so this will give you 40 million centimeters squared. We're done. Okay, we have converted the plot from meters to centimeters, and we've also calculated the area A1. Now area A2 is for the spacing. Okay, this one is already given in what? This one is already given in centimeters. It is 45 centimeters by 75 centimeters. Same story. Go to your calculator and you put there 45 times 75. You get 3375. 3375 centimeters squared. The unit should be the same. This is square centimeter, square centimeter. Okay, so how do we get the number of plants? Number of plants equals A1 over A2. The centimeter squared and the centimeter square, we shall see how it will disappear. So we have 40 million centimeters squared over 3375 centimeters squared. Okay, this centimeter and this centimeter will, and this will give us, back to our calculator, 40 million divided by 3375, 11,852. 11,852 plants. Okay, so this is what is needed. 11,852 plants. Okay, so this is sometimes what they refer to as the population the population density. So in that plot of land 40 by 100 meters, you should expect to get 11,852 plants. Okay, yes, at a spacing of 45 by 75 centimeters, on assumption that every hole in that garden you're going to plant strictly one seed. You'll get that. Thank you. So what is in part B? Part B says, if every plant at maturity produces 2 maize cobs. Okay, so at maturity, each plant equals to 2 cobs. Okay, this implies that 11,852 plants will produce 11,852 times 2, and this is what? 11,852 times 2. 23704. 23704 cobs. Okay, back to the question. If every plant at maturity produces 2 maize cobs, how many maize cobs will the farmer realize from his harvest? They are here. The farmer will realize that. Okay, Thank you. And now in part C, if one cob is sold, at 500 shillings, how much money in total shall the farmer earn? Okay, so amount of money will be equal to the number of cobs, 23,704, times the price per cob. What will you get? You'll get that times 500, 11,852. 11,852,000 shillings. Very interesting. Don't you want to try farming? Okay. Yes, this is practical. If you are to space maize at 45 by 75 in a plot measuring 40 by 100 meters, and you give it the best agronomic practices, you should be able to realize at least 11,852,000. If the worst comes to the worst, then you could have this amount of money and it would come to about 5 million anyway, which is still fair for agriculture. So I thank you so much. We've looked at our question number 2 on conversion of metric units, and in our next lesson we are going to look at how to deal with areas. All along we've been dealing with linear measurements. So how do we now deal with the areas if we are to start converting areas? For example, if they say convert 100 square meters of land to square centimeters, what do we do? That is what we are here to see in our next lesson. Thank you so much for taking part in this lesson. I look forward to seeing you in our next lesson. Bye.